Hey, English 9 class. This week we're going to start a new story, and I hope you guys like it. It's a creepy story, so if you like horror movies and scary stories, then I think you'll really like this week's um, selection. It's called The Cask of Amontillado, and let me show you what we're going to do. So here's our assignment. This week I put it in Spanish too. So the first thing is watching these instructions. The second thing we're going to do is I want you to read, listen, or watch the story. And just to give you an idea what the story is about, The Cask of Amontillado is a short story by Edgar Allan Poe, and I don't know if you've heard of Edgar Allan Poe, but he's kind of the godfather of scary stories. Um, so he wrote lots of scary stories. So you probably have read some, and this is one of his best. It's my favorite. So the real theme in this is revenge ever justified? Is payback okay? Or should we look at it as if someone does something to us, we should turn the other cheek? So as you're reading the story, you'll have that in the back of your mind as kind of the essential question, the driving question that makes you think about what you're doing. A little bit about Edgar Allan Poe. This is what he looked like. He even looks kind of creepy to me. Um, he was writing in the 1830s, and he never stopped writing. The other thing that's kind of weird about him is he married a girl named Virginia, who was actually his cousin. Um, so some people like that. Anyway, next week we'll talk more about Edgar Allan Poe and mood and some of the different devices. The main thing this week is just to get through the story. So to do that, I've given you some options. So the first one, this is the English text. So you can read through this, and the story actually, hey, these are going to be on your answer sheet, so you may need those. The story starts here on, what is that, page 160. So these are called catacombs. That's where they used to bury people, and a big part of the story is there. It's in Italy during um, Carnival a long time ago. So go ahead and read through the story. Okay. Another option is you can listen to the story, or you can do both. You can listen while you read the story. And I really want you to turn on the closed captions down here. You can see how creepy it is. That's that crypt again. Look at all the bones. You can read along the story here. Another option is to watch a movie. So they made this movie. It doesn't follow exactly the story, but it'll give you a really good idea of what's happening. Again, you can turn on the closed caption. Even the music's kind of creepy, right? So there's the guy, the whole thing. And finally, another option just is to do it in Spanish. So I found a Spanish version of the story. So it just does still pictures, but it'll get you through the story. And again, please turn on the closed caption. Ooh, man, creepy. So get through the story this week, and once you finish the story, then you can start to work on your classwork, which is the study guide. And I've done it a little bit differently this week. So these are the links that I just gave you. Here's your question. For example, in the Cask of Amontillado, what was the last thing Fortunato said to Montresor? And then here are your hints. It's one of these things. So what I'd like you to do, you have options here. Let me erase this real quick. You can copy it here and paste your answer over here. When you paste it, do it without formatting. Or if you want to, you can just type it. So all of the answers to the questions are over here. So as you're working through these, you can find them. Now, the last questions, as usual, you're going to have to type something. So here we go. In question 33, in step-by-step detail, explain how Montresor kills Fortunato. So you're going to tell me first he did this, then he did that, next he did this, finally he did that. So you're going to type that in over here. Okay. And then the last question, they never tell us why Montresor wants to kill Fortunato. So what I would like you to do is over here, type at least 4 sentences telling me why you think Montresor was so mad at Fortunato that he had to kill him. So again, this week we're really just trying to work through the story. Next week we'll do more things with the story. As always, you can always reach out to me, and you can text me or email me, and I'll help you as much as I can. Thank you guys. See you in a little bit in class.